Hey, this is Taylor here at Truck World RVA. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2009 Kenworth T370. It's got an 11-foot Seyller service body, a couple sets of drawers, a 10-620 crane, so 10,000 pound capacity, 20-foot reach. The whole service bed's been refinished. 2 product tanks, has a Van Air underdeck compressor. Pretty much builds instant air. It's a hell of a air compressor on it. The goal of these videos is to show you everything about the truck as if you were here looking at it in person. So after I do this video, if you have any questions or need any more information, pictures, additional videos, feel free to call or text 804-716-8487. First half of the video, we're going to go through the interior of the cab, exterior of the cab, inside all the service bins, and underneath the truck. I'm going to point out any cosmetic imperfections I find. Second half, we'll do a cold start, a drive, take a look at the engine, and then run all the equipment on it. So I'll get right into it. You can see where you have your 2 product tanks right behind the cab here. That's your hydraulic reservoir tank mounted up above it for the crane and the compressor. This truck has 28,000 miles and about 2,300 hours. It's a PX-6 powered truck with an Allison automatic. You have a couple areas along the door that have scratches or chips. Nothing major, and it's hard to see unless you're really looking for it. The little scratches up there. You have a couple big scratches down below. Air ride seat, spring ride rear, roll up windows. Like I said, 2,300 hours, 28,000 miles. Allison automatic. Obviously air brakes. This truck is a 33,000 GVWR. You have a brand new factory remote for the crane. 260 horse PX-6, 3,000 RDS, Allison automatic. This truck does have a DPF on it, but it is a pre-def, so there's no def on the truck. It's a Van Air 185. Again, it's an underdeck compressor. Pretty much builds instant air. It's super quick, and it is PTO driven as well. Pretty good tread on your front tires. Riding on new AccuRide aluminum wheels. Has a new chrome front bumper. Nothing really to notate on the hood. A lot of times you get rock chips and whatnot along the hood. You got like one minor one right there that I can see, but overall, above the headlights, the fenders, the hood are all pretty clean of any rock chips. Fuel tank along this side. A little bit of dirt here and some paint chips there. Some more along the door down below, kind of like the other side. A couple small scratches on the door up here. There's your compressor controller right here. Shows 172 hours. And we'll run the compressor, like I said, towards the second half of the video. These product tanks are air powered. Then you have your reels and your transfer valve mounted down below here, as well as your dispenser there. The bed's an 11-foot Seyller body. The exterior has been fully sandblasted, repainted. New bedliner applied to the fronts of the bins. Bed's in good shape, does not have any rust in it, and obviously the exterior shows like new. Your big open compartment here where you could put a welder if you'd like. An area here for torch bottles along the front. And then an underside area here for storage as well. If you're familiar with these beds, the only downside I'll say is that the hinges do get pretty tight. They just need to be greased and worked and greased and worked. Very heavy built beds, they hold up really well. They last a long time from what I've seen, but the hinges do need to be greased and worked frequently. Passenger second compartment. 3 shelves total in there. We do have the keys for the service body locks, and they're all keyed the same. Shot up underneath, nice and dry. The truck and the body both came out of the Southwest, I believe Texas or Oklahoma, one of those two states. So there's not really any rust to speak of. Inside of the bed or the body, it looks like we need to fix that tab right there. 2 more shelves over the passenger wheel well compartment. Coming back to your crane compartment here. Have your outrigger power right there. It's the diverter between the crane and the outrigger. And your work lights are right here. Obviously your reinforcement takes up most of the space in the crane compartment. And then, like I said, it does have a brand new factory wireless remote. It's a 10-620 crane, so 10,000 pound maximum capacity. It's a 2-stage hydraulic extension out to 20 feet. Hydraulic outriggers, workbench rear bumper. Does have some steps down there, although you probably won't need them. And then a tow hitch receiver. We were just doing some hydraulic repairs on the crane, so we need to clean up the back of the bed a little bit. Plenty of lay down space within the bed. You have all your tie downs along the side. And then that's that box up there where, like I said, you could mount a welder. It is a lid on the box. Brand new winch cable on the crane, as I'm sure you can see. Coming around to the driver rear compartment here. You have one air hose reel, your air regulators there. Looks like we need another door spring up here. As you can see, it's just missing. Nice large compartment here. I don't know how you're supposed to reach the top drawers, but that bottom drawer gets caught on the weather stripping. So it looks like we need to give those drawers a little attention too. Some of the stuff I notated in the video is stuff that I'll basically add to a little list after I do this video, and we'll take care of. So feel free to ask me about that. But part of the reason I do these is also just to get into the details, see anything that's missing or that needs done. Like those 2 springs need to be replaced as well. And then I can make sure we get on it. Another set of granite drawers in the driver's second compartment here. And then driver first compartment is just a real skinny compartment. You got a couple more shelves inside of it, as well as your batteries located down at the bottom there. Coming back to this side, you have your product tanks again. Right back to where we started. Here's your air tank, and the compressor is down here as well. The truck is 100% stock. And like I said, nowhere really, anywhere on the undercarriage, underside of the bed, is there any rust. It's very dry from a rust perspective. No concerns there. So that's about it for the cosmetic portion of the video. I'm gonna hop in the truck and take it for a spin, and then we'll run all the equipment on it. The truck's been fully serviced. If you'd like a list of any of the repairs we've done, again, my number is 804-716-8487. We use all OEM parts. Anything we find that needs attended to, we do. We did a little bit of service to this one just due to the year of the truck. Didn't need anything major. Again, it's got pretty low miles and hours, especially considering the year. But currently as it sits, it doesn't need anything. Builds instantly. Hard to ever run out of air with that compressor the way it is. So it's dual PTO. I now have the PTO on for the crane and the outriggers. Again, this outrigger's not leaking. We just did some repair there. Well, I don't know if that's moisture or... I'll have to take a look at that. That's with your outrigger set. So the crane side outrigger is a manual extend, but they're both hydraulic up and down. Again, brand new remote. It's a full wireless remote. I have to switch over here to crane power. You have compartment lighting as well as rear LED work lighting. remote, or the crane's fully proportional. Runs off the trigger on the remote. You can fully control the speed that the crane operates. This is full speed operation. I do have the truck idled up just slightly, but extremely smooth crane. Zero slop in the rotation at all. As soon as you stop, it stops right where you stop it. Pretty quick operation on the winch as well. I'm going to unhook the block here and then we'll run it. You do have a boom tip light, LED boom tip lighting on both sides of the crane as well. Super quick operation on the winch. Again, on this one, it's a 2-stage hydraulic extension out to 20 feet and a 10,000 pound maximum capacity. Inner boom is nice and clean. Going to show you the speed control. This is barely feathering the trigger. You can get it to move inches versus full speed. Stops on a dime. Very tight rotation here. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you again for watching. The goal of these videos is to show you everything about the truck as if you were here in person, just so that you know everything on it, every scratch, every ding, how all the equipment works. So I hope you appreciate it. This is all that I buy and sell. If you're looking for an F550, a Ram, a larger truck, 14-foot bed, all I do are mechanics trucks. So let me know what you're looking for, and I probably have it, or at least I have something I'm working on that's similar. But again, this one is a 2009 T370 CDL truck, 10,000 pound crane, 11-foot bed. And if you do have any questions about it, 804-716-8487. Feel free to call or text anytime. Any question at all, I'm always happy to talk. And again, this is Taylor at Truck World RVA, and I greatly appreciate you watching this video.